We've been in the studio for the last 6 months, I guess, working on a new record and just kind of coming up with new material, and finally be able to play it for our fans is always really exciting.
When we did this with Vert, it was really a cool concept, and it's amazing because we heard from so many people that are like, we've never been able to come to a concert, or you've never been to our country to play a show, but now I finally get to see it live. And to us, that means a lot. And, you know, we're sharing this. That's kind of our kickoff to this next upcoming journey in this next year, or years, whatever it's going to be. And at the end of the day, we can share that with the world so easily, and technology's there now, finally, that it can actually look great and feel good, and we're excited about it.
We just think of all the people that can't come, you know, and that will never have the chance to come, that do have computers in territories we've never been, you know, and this show is really meaningful to us. Specifically, the Radio City show is kind of our first step back out together, and you know, I think that we have a lot of different feelings and sort of emotions about it all, but looking forward to our fans being involved in that feeling. Now, Kevin's show, while it captures reality, it also catches the process of you know, recording an album and writing an album, and for us, you know, that was the beginning stages of making the record, and it's evolved a lot since then. And I think that you know, we're proud of all the music we make, but whether or not that'll be something we release, I think, is up for debate. It's more just good that they can capture the process, and I can't confirm that any song at this moment will be on the album. It's still all coming together, but we'll see. You know, we're up for anything.
A lot different. I mean, there's things that are similar, but I feel like playing new music and getting on stage again, and it feels I think a little bit more relaxed than it's been before. When we would perform, we had lots of kind of stage gags where it was big lifts or scissor lifts and things like that. We kind of toned it all back, and we said, let's just do a few things and kind of make it more about the music, and the fact that we play instruments, I think, changes things, so it makes it just want us to stay in one place rather than run around so much.
You went from leather to suede.
Leather to suede, mostly. But I think you mean musically. I would say musically, we wanted to listen to different styles of music that we've always loved and kind of put that into our music. So we've been able to find inspirations from different records, or even lyric stuff that we've been able to go through and write about in this new album.
I think too, you know, something that's been interesting is we really are now in control of our destiny, and kind of what happens next for us musically, I think has come a long way when we realize that it's really in our hands to decide what happens, and not that, you know, we weren't writing the music for, because we were, but now I think, you know, producing it and writing it and recording it all ourselves, so it's really happening here, and then, you know, we get to choose how we want to release it, and it's incredibly freeing and sort of liberating to just do that and know that you know, the way you want the song to be presented will be presented the right way, and that the steps you're taking to sort of create the thing that you want is going to be sort of filled out. I think as individuals, you know, we're influenced by a lot of different things, but I think that from a production standpoint, diving a bit more into current music and kind of seeing what's there, because I was always a bit more into sort of throwback stuff, which I love as well, and can take elements from both. But there's some really cool things happening in music today, and I feel like it's so easy to live with a nostalgic mindset and not embrace new music and you know, the sort of genius in creating music on the computer. But there's a sort of spark in it as well.
You met him, yeah. He wants to drink with us.
He wants to drink with us.
I think there's a couple of people that have already opened the door.
Yeah, for sure.
We're close with JYP, who's a big star over there, and then his group, the Wonder Girls, opened for us back in 2009.
Yeah.
Here in the U.S., and we love them, and so I think K-pop's awesome, and I think
totally awesome.
They understand pop music and how to connect with people, and sort of it's just something they can latch onto.
It's
and
all
really
about having a great
own.
time.
When we first came out, someone told us New Kids on the Block were being asked about us, and you know, they said basically, we know when we were young that we were just doing our thing, and it was us, and any advice from other people was taken, but we were doing our thing. And I think the same thing applies for One Direction. It's like, from what I hear, they're really nice guys, and I like the song, What Makes You Beautiful. I think it's a great pop song. Happy for them.
I like that new one. What is it? Get It While You're Young. Or
Yeah, that's hilarious.
that's
It's great.
amazing. It's
Why not?
phenomenal.
Do it.
Get some.
Get some while
some.
you're young. Like, who doesn't? That's awesome.
We're pretty much thinking about doing a big tour next year, starting next year. have a couple shows in Asia and Russia like in December and November, so that'll be really cool. But next year we're planning on a big tour.